I'm seeing a bunch of soldiers on a battlefield, and it feels like World War II. A man specifically in a embankment with his helmet on and firing his rifle. I have no idea what this is about. That's the image that's coming to me. This feels like a story of your grandfather or your father or an uncle, maybe even a great-grandfather. Oh, and I just finished like a past life reading that came up for a feminine, and now this feels like a past life or an ancestral story for a masculine that you didn't know about, that hasn't been shared. And I'm still feeling like the emotions. I'm seeing like his wife and family back home in their kitchen waiting by the old rotary phone for a phone call about news, about something, about the father that's out fighting in the war. Or listening to the radio or watching the TV, biting their nails like with anxiety because they're waiting for news. Or but I'm also seeing the Navy, like sailors on the ships, Pearl Harbor. Yeah, this World War II. Oh, my word. And I'm seeing energetically the man shooting his rifle behind the embankment. There are vines and like snake-like energies coming up out of the earth and winding, oh my word, I don't even know if I need cards, you guys, winding up around his legs and his torso to hold him there, to protect him. It's like everyone back home is hearing about the reports of one of the worst battles going on in the war, and they're nervous for their father, their loved one, and I see him like trying to get out of, like, because they're being ordered to advance, or he also wants to go out and help someone that is out on the ground, like in the open area, to pull him back to safety or whatever. But these energetic vines and like snake-like earth energy are literally holding him down, and he can't move, and he doesn't understand why. And he looks down thinking like he's caught on a net or a strap or something, and he's confused and he's trying to move, but spirit is holding him down, and a bullet grazes his helmet, and then he ducks. And he was literally saved from death in that moment because he was not supposed to get up and go out, even though he wanted to or felt like he was supposed to. Something held him back to save him. Yeah, and I'm seeing him come home. And the war is over, and he gets out of the taxi or whatever, and he's walking up the sidewalk to his house, and his arm's like in a sling because he broke his arm or something. Minor wounds. And his family rushes out, his kids and his wife, because he got to come home. But he never told this story. It seemed, because why would you? It seems so insignificant, like, oh, I felt I was stuck and I couldn't move and whatever. I'm home now. Like, you wouldn't tell a story like that. Because he didn't know. Like, it didn't occur to him that angels or energies were keeping him safe, even though him and his family were God-fearing God-believing, higher energy, trusting individuals, prayer, you know, leaning on prayer and faith. In that respect, but he was not aware at all that energies actually came in to interfere, to hold him in place so he would not get hit or shot. Maybe that bullet that grazed his helmet was going to hit him in the head if they hadn't done so. Oh my word. So someone needs, or is this you? Someone needs to know this. Spirit, is there anything left? Let me try this deck too. I feel like this is beautiful, but also sad, super grateful, but it's also like, why now? Is there more to this? Or just grateful that I guess not. Spirit, is there more? Okay. Strength reverse. There's someone in the family, maybe it's the father that came home, maybe it's the mother, but someone in the family, maybe even you, feels like it's like a contradictory energy of, well, if he came home, he actually maybe, like a little bit of guilt that he was the one that came home even though others died, because like if you died at war, it was fully more honorable, but that's not true. But there's like some guilt around there, and or like he felt like he wasn't strong enough or didn't try hard enough because he didn't run up out of the embankment when he felt like he's supposed to. Or the mom or wife doubting or having a hard time having hope in this whole situation. Something. Or maybe you, the stories around this person at war, they weren't of, they weren't like uplifting like this. And you're seeing a whole new perspective you had no idea. Tower, and it's completely shifted how you viewed that time period, or this man, this father, grandfather figure, or maybe you were one of the kids at home waiting for him to come home. Like don't feel like how you felt about this in the past was wrong because you didn't know. And I feel like this has completely changed your perspective on something in a good way. So don't let it eat you up. Because nobody knew. Like, nobody knew this. That's why it's coming through. Okay. Anything else on this, Spirit? If you would like more specific guidance on anything at all, you can book a private reading at the link in my bio. You can email me at hello@sarahsilver.com if you have specific questions or areas of your life you'd like to explore. We can see what Spirit has for you. And I feel like this was a lot for right now, for today. So take a deep breath. I'm glad you have this knowledge now.